Moving on to AUDUSD, we can see on the daily time frame that we've had that break of structure in towards the upside, and this is the current swing range that we're trading within. Now, we haven't yet run out this point of liquidity here, but we were saying last week that these are very similar and very close levels, and if one gets taken out, I would expect both of them to get taken out before we see any upside movement. Now, we are trading quite a while after an internal break of structure, and we've not made a connection yet towards this supply zone, which means that this small retracement up does make sense on the daily time frame. If we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, what we can see is we've had our most recent break of structure here, and this is the current swing range that we are trading within. Now, we understand that this high is relatively strong because it liquidated to the left, and that this supply zone is still currently in control and is untouched. If we go down though onto the 1-hour time frame, what we can see is demand is currently in control. We've had that break of structure in towards the downside over here. This is our swing high, this is our swing low. We've seen that internal break here, which meant that this was the supply zone, which then went to a demand zone once this high broke here, and this was our demand zone, followed by another demand zone and a third demand zone, which you could anticipate pushing price further up again. We've got this nice liquidity pool target up here, but failing that, even this one here looks like it needs to get taken before seeing any real movement towards the downside. Moving on to NZDUSD, what we can see on the daily time frame is that we've had our break of structure in towards the upside, and this is the current swing range that we're trading within. Now, we liquidated the only point of liquidity within this overall impulse, switching bullish, but we failed to put in a new higher high. And since then, we have now made another internal break of structure down. This is my strong high, this is my weak low, and I am anticipating this swing low here to get run out itself, because there is nothing here to stop price from continuing down lower. It is important to note though that this supply zone is still in control, and we could see a little retracement towards this to give us fuel to push back down again. If we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we've had our most recent break of structure over here. This is our high and this is our low. It's a relatively strong high because it liquidated to the left, but all of this is just open descending liquidity, which I'd like to see get taken out before we see that next move in towards the downside, and we could start to see a demand chain form. However, I do prefer AUDUSD for the long position, and NZD I'm more looking to just trade it once we see the break of structure again, maybe come out, take out this high, then look for that next move in towards the downside.